chat. Edgers.
Hold on.
Edgers in the chat.
No,
Right now. What? See, look. He works.
There
works
we go.
wonders. See, Edge knows what he's doing. We're all good. We got a 2 band. I'm kidding.
I mean, you have moderator privilege, Commando. Don't
I'm
abuse
not
it.
doing that. That's too petty.
All right.
Edgers. All right. Grand finals. Here we go. Blarg versus Doremy. Blarg coming out of loser's bracket, ready for a vengeance, losing to Doremy in the winner's bracket. And Doremy,
I believe,
still
remains undefeated. I believe has yet to drop a game as well. Trying to pull a Kazu here for Kazu's tournament. Oh, but that's a lot of garbage. That's
already
bit well.
Thrown a bit for a loop already. Good, a good count.
Oh my goodness! And the tuck, that was crazy to still work out 15 lines.
Good recovery.
From that.
Good recovery.
And looks like Blarg now. Yeah, they're just making it work here. Yeah, 50 Deca Hexatris there, and that's basically all one attack. Doremy is forced to zone again with a very short zone meter, and even with all the stacking 12-line Octorus, that is a full queue of garbage. They're going to have to tank some and zone again. Blarg is just racking up score, trying to see if they can push this to phase 3 as quickly as possible. And yeah, Doremy just really hasn't had like any of the resources they're used to having throughout the game.
Apparently this is supposed to be first to 7. We can kind of work around it, right?
Yeah, we can.
We're already well into this. I don't think it's a good time to interrupt. I think we're just gonna have to make up the rest of the matches later.
Yeah.
We're not the ones in charge of the match setup this time, so it's not our fault.
Yeah. Oh, and Doremy looking for the high zones. Could get it here depending on the pieces.
Ooh, could we get it? No, we're gonna get a solid 20 though. So I guess whoever started prediction, you might just want to wait until like all seven wins have been accounted for. I don't know how you want to run this prediction.
Okay, sometimes the predictions be scuffed, but that's okay. However, Blarg is unfortunately going to top out there. Oh, both players over 100 APM as Doremy really taking the first win here.
In terms of efficiency, really close.
And this is what we like to see in a grand finals. It looks like now Doremy doing a little bit of triple-double stacking here.
Yup.
Gonna see, is this going to work
Blarg
out
is
for them
really
nicely?
high up. That's a bit risky.
Risky, but again, with great risk comes great reward every now and then. That's not how it goes.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't think that's how the... I don't think that's a saying.
I did not monologue correctly, but Blarg is looking pretty going into this zone. Many a T-spin here. Having to do a little bit of skimming there due to those P sequences. Working their way up 18, going to get the 20 line for a 52 ulti.
Let's see what happens here.
And Doremy getting a perfect clear on line 19.
This is curve potential.
And
yeah, there it is. 85 attack!
85? Blarg going to get one last zone of Blarg, but Blarg is alive after an 85 curve tris.
What's more impressive?
Oh my!
What's more impressive? The fact that Doremy got an 85 attack curve, or the fact that Blarg survived?
Yo, are you guys getting to see this right now? This is absolutely insane. They both just decided to turn on maximum jets at the same time, and this is what we are getting to see right here. Doremy about to send it into phase 3 with some 9-0 stacking here, making sure to get that zone in.
Any skill inhibitors have been straight up disabled here. Like, this is just full all out.
The limiters are gone, and we are at the... Oh my goodness, and Doremy, again, looking for more. Unfortunately, going to have to settle for a 64 ulti. That sounds so weird to say settling for an ulti, but in this case, it really is.
That's what kills Blarg.
And a 135 attack curve.
Oh my
Doremy
just... What a round.
Doremy has explained why they want to face Kazu again, I think. It's just... I can...
Perfect clear, perfect clear, perfect clear. Not quite.
Honorary perfect clear. Pretty close. And, yeah, Vince explaining Mr. PC, SMH my head. Oh, and a little bit of a misdrop there. But again, it's the phase 1. I don't see this going sour for either of them, considering the recent play that they have both distributed. Blarg going again for some incredible efficiency. Still keeping the T-spins going. Doesn't quite want to finish the zone there, but gonna have to cap out 17, but a 51 Deca Hexatris. Doremy going absolutely crazy. 55 Perfectress as well.
I'm kind of still taking it back from that last game. Hold on.
You're still taking the 85 Kurtress in, and the fact that that didn't kill.
That's not what killed. It was the 64 ulti.
No. Yep. 85 curb. Just skim through it. SMH.
All right. There's the DT from Dor. Oh, that's a DTC spin. Wow. Okay. Very nice.
And get a combo through it as well.
Oh my goodness, Doremy. What the?
Blarg going for T-spin single to get 2 Tetrises out of it and more. Blarg currently working quite high up on the board.
18.
19. Looks like Blarg going to get the 20 at the same time.
That's a simultaneous ulti. 58 versus 60.
And
we got some T-spins here.
And by the way, did we mention that there are other phases besides phase 3? Well, apparently it doesn't matter for this because we're already there.
Yeah, we've been there for a good amount of time now.
And some very nice skimming there from Doremy. The PPT gameplay is really putting in the work here.
Yup, indeed it is.
Yep.
Wow.
Building up a bit of 9-0, trying to build up that zone meter while they're at it. A mini T-spin single as well, going to help that efficiency. However, that misdrop is going to probably negate a decent bit of that. As Doremy just trying to force Blarg into an inopportune scenario here. And it looks like
Blarg's gonna top out. That's gonna be 3 wins for Doremy. That isn't game though. That isn't game though. It's not right. Like we still got
4 or 7 or technically, well, actually, how many could it be? We could have.
It's not GG's, guys. Stop.
We could have 7 and another 13. We could have 20 more games in this set. Calm down, everyone. There is a lot more Tetris to be had. Yeah, total score.
I reckon I know.
Let's go, production. Production giving us the total score at the bottom. I do appreciate. Let's go.
I think what's go. Oh, Blarg versus Kazu. I think what they're gonna do is set first to 7 and then give Doremy the first 3 games.
Most likely, yep.
That seems the most.
And we've got half of chat saying GG's and half of chat saying stop saying GG.
Blarg versus Kazu. Come on, let's see that.
Okay, yeah. Kazu versus Blarg and Doremy is a 2v1 and connected with an AI that does not exist.
It really would have been funny. It would have been really funny if what's it called? If Kazu was the final boss for this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I feel like we would have seen that out of CP.
It's just Kazu hosting a tournament, which is also fine, because, like, when you're at the hill...
But when you're running a tournament, it gets exhausting. Like, trying to also be final boss for it is not easy thing. But, yeah, I guess we're just doing a little bit of communications of how this is going to go. Whether or not we're going to do top outs or just play it from the start, and then if Doremy gets 4, that's it. You know, multitude of ways you can try and go through this here, but, you know, we do get through it. So, well, considering those first 3 games, again, Doremy pulling out quite the stops, Blarg surviving an 85 curb Triss. What are your thoughts going into the second half of the set, Commando? What's going through your mind, or is it still just trying to comprehend it all?
I'm just terrified.
I fear no man, but that thing.
That thing.
It scares me.
It scares me.
Alrighty, so here we go. I guess we're done with our wee bit of intermission stuff. Going to get started here. Just gonna double check. It looks like they're just gonna be going for it, and if Doremy gets 4, that will be it.
Oh, I see how it is then. That's fair enough. Well, that works.
Yep, and Blarg is getting pushed really far up, really early here.
Yeah,
Doremy
both players about same height.
Putting on quite the pressure. Is Doremy going to zone within the first 30 seconds? Blarg following suit. And Doremy with a bit of that double-triple. Again, we love to see they're always going for it, always cashing out on some very big damage.
Spending a good amount of time in the zone stacking, but you know, when it's like a simple phase, earlier phase zone like that, you have a lot more time. Phase 3, you only have 10 seconds. It is kind of nutty. Look at that C-spin. Ooh.
There you go. Triple-double for Doremy. On the press of the down stacking, 53,000 points just after a minute of play. Gonna have to see, is Doremy going to get a zone? Looks like Blarg going to start a zone here. Gonna be intrigued. Is Doremy? Oh, but a misdrop there. Likely
that's
not.
Potential to turn. Yep, nope. Cleaned up very nicely. No worries here from Doremy.
Just before the phase 3 there, with literally like 60 points to go, Doremy finding the phase 2 zone. And oh my goodness, they are going nuts right now. 48 Perfectress though. And honestly, Blarg did a really fantastic job of fighting all that off. That was a very quick 48, and yeah, didn't really do that. Alright, as Doremy getting to do some bit of height.
Yeah, Doremy is a bit on the ropes here. Has a lot of garbage to deal with. Blarg is playing aggressively. Can Doremy come back from that is the question.
Yeah, Doremy is no stranger to phase 3 as someone who has managed to counter Kazu, but
yeah, Doremy, the man who recently took 2 games off Kazu in the TCWC.
But oh, look at Blarg's board! Beautiful T-spins right now. At 18, if this is an ulti, this could be curtains, but not quite. But it's still a 56 from Blarg.
Yeah, that's a lot for Doremy to deal with, and Doremy doesn't quite have the zone charge to cancel all of it, I think. Unless Doremy, like, pulls a Curbtress out of a half zone, which, you know, is just not possible, I don't think.
Ooh, but we can see the end of the garbage. Oh, but...
we can see the end of the garbage, and we can also see the end of Doremy's life.
Alrighty there, and Blarg turning the tides, 128 APM, really pulling the reins for that one. And so Blarg currently gets there first on the board in the first to 7 here. Alright, and again, look at some more 6-3 and transitioning into a new well for Doremy. Blarg again continuing with the opener strats that have, for the most part, been very unpopular, but again, Blarg showing that it is not this playstyle that needs some fixing, it is the players that need to fix their openers here. Blarg has really been making it work tonight. And it looks like Blarg first to zone here, 18,000 points. Doremy doing a little bit of skimming, trying to get some better T-spins set up on their board before they go into it there. And cashing out on 2 T-spins and a Tetris lightning fast. As Blarg getting to line 18, there we go, 58 Perfectress from Blarg.
Doremy up to 17 now. Maybe can get 18. It's gonna have to settle for 18. 55 attack. Has to accept 5 lines of garbage there. But, you know.
And Blarg is already at 55,000 points. Again, those openers have brought them to almost phase 3 lightning fast. And it looks like it's about to be there. There we go. There's the bell. And both players have about 3/4 zone. Blarg ready for whenever they need to strike. And Doremy frantically building up these T-spins here, getting ready for whatever Blarg is about to throw at them.
Yeah, look at this. Blarg in the zone, playing efficiently, getting those T-spins. Probably going to have to forego this one, or just forego the zone entirely. But that's still 46 attack. Let's see what Doremy can do in his zone here.
Doremy has kept things incredibly efficient there, finally having to skim.
Not
getting the
T-spin,
though.
Misdrop T-spin double. 44 attack though. It's still a good amount to counteract what Blarg has been sending.
Yeah, Blarg is currently up half a zone charge. Gonna have to see if they're able to make it work for them when they do manage to make it to full. And Doremy is now just on full PPT, down stat gameplay here. Doesn't have to counter a lot from Blarg as they are matching pace very well in terms of speed. But again, you still got to be very careful with the phase 3 garbage.
Yup.
It looks like Doremy has worked their way to max zone, working on some very nice T-spin setups, as well as a bit of a side well there. Looks like they're just going to combo through it, I think is a little bit of a better option. And getting the T-spin as well as some nice clears here.
Ooh,
working on
potential for another line. Nope, 54 attack. That's going to still be some messy garbage from Blarg there. Blarg still keeping up that efficiency, still clean. Excuse me. Oh, getting that C-spin right there. Stacking cleanly. That's what I was trying to say. Putting a lot of pressure on Doremy. Is kind of high on the board, but you know that's a good majority. A good majority of that is the man-made stack. Doremy, meanwhile, has to accept a lot of garbage, while Blarg is just down stacking. Bit of a mini 4-wide there.
Doremy does have a bit of a combo there from Doremy, going to help keep them alive as they are now back to a full zone meter. And because Blarg is zoning, Doremy has all the opportunity in the world to build up whatever kind of stack they want.
Yeah, starts with that C-spin right there. Takes a single instead of a double though. And
they are flying through it right now.
Quick skims. Let's see what Doremy can set up here. Is there a curve?
They almost got it.
Just
not quite.
Barely not there. Ugh.
I was about to say, yeah, 10 seconds, unfortunately, is very hard to get a curve twist, but Doremy almost got it. Just needed a little bit quicker tempo there, but...
so close. That probably would have turned the tides a little bit. That curve twist would have definitely helped, but you know,
I don't know if I've seen a phase 3 curve twist. I don't think I've seen one. And
I've seen at least one. It's happened. It's definitely happened before. It's just, ugh. It's really hard. It's really hard.
You love to see it unless you're on the other side of the matrix, and then you hate to see it. Alright, it looks like Doremy continuing to use a bit of combos mixed in with regular downstack and efficiency. Getting the 20 there, not worrying about trying to find a curb twist, and it looks like it's paying off. Look at that damage that Blarg has to accept right now. And although Blarg is going to be alive after this, Doremy has a massive pace advantage and is going to be able to do that after near 5 minutes. This.
The score is now 4-2-1 overall. Ignore the wins at the bottom. We've kind of it's not our fault.
Yeah.
Oh, not quite PCO.
It's okay. They can probably still find one during a zone. It could very well happen. Right, yeah, still just not too much happening right now for the mid game. Just kind of making things work. It looks like Doremy going for triple-double setup there. And able to also get max zone meter while doing so.
Oh my god. Ooh, what? Oh my
goodness. Blarg could have tried to fish for a perfect clear somewhere in there, but it doesn't matter. A 64. And Doremy's trying to find a way. Is there a way to open up this well? No, there is not.
Ooh,
that's
not
a 46 Tetris.
Z-spin double though cleans up that stack a little bit, manages to get that Tetris. That zone from Blarg was something. That was like what? That was nearly a King Crimson, but then like tried to save it for a T perfect clear, and then it just didn't happen.
I cannot fathom what is happening. This is just. It's a lot.
Yeah.
And alright, there we go. Doremy looking to zone before the phase 3 hits. So does Blarg, although I can't tell if Blarg was actually able to hit it beforehand, but judging by the zone meter progression, I believe they did.
Let's see this T-spin triple. Ooh. Nice ulti, 68 attack. That's a solid attack.
And they've still got T-spins going right now for Blarg.
Blarg's able to recover pretty quickly. Already has access to the garbage. Is already starting to downstack it. Blarg is kind of an unstoppable force here right now. I think Doremy's going to have to up the efficiency a little bit.
Which is crazy to think about, saying Doremy, yeah, up the efficiency. To what?
Yeah. I mean, have you seen Blarg play right now? Like, there's not much you can do. It's really hard to play faster. Like, I feel like it's a little easier to play more efficiently.
Again, it's like, I guess that's...
Oh, the T-spin triple tower. Here it comes. Starts the zone with it. Oh, that's going to pay off.
And getting more there.
Oh, this
getting
is
a Tetris as well.
The elegant.
Oh my, just don't get a Tetris too.
Oh my god, the ulti. 62 attacks. It's gonna kill Blarg. Oh. That was a swift, clean kill. Oh my goodness, Doremy. Whew.
Yeah. And with the swipe of a hand, Blarg's board is off the charts. Doremy
gotta wipe the sweat off my brow. God damn. That's a C-spin right there. Good start.
There we go. Blarg finds the all clear with, I believe, the Hachi spin. That might have been, if I remember my openers correctly, I believe it's on Hachi spin at least.
I don't think that was Hachi's. I think that was just standard C-spin.
Oh, or with that C-spin. It's close enough.
I will never accept the slander of the beloved Hachi spin. You take that back. I'm kidding.
Well, clearly Doremy doesn't hide there. Look at this zone.
Curb spin? No, not quite.
Not a little bit off to the side.
56 and 19 though. Still send some garbage to Blarg. What is Blarg gonna do here? Count to 4. Clear that. Oh, this is nerve-wracking. This is intense. Doremy putting the pressure on Blarg. putting the Blarg on the pressure.
It's okay. The speech becomes unimportant when the gameplay is this mesmerizing here.
Yeah, Doremy's putting on the pressure. Blarg always seems like he has the advantage in this, but like Doremy quickly turns it back with those high zones. Can we see? Oh, no, that's a lockout right there.
Yeah, stack's a little bit too high there for the zone.
Doremy
going for a triple again, nailing T-spin triples left and right. Here we go, going for big again. It's not gonna be too much in the cards, but it looks
Doremy's
like
board looking a bit messy here. Blarg was clean.
Yeah, pushing out so much APM while Doremy was doing Puzzle Finder. However, Doremy able to find some very nice down stacks here.
So a stack so clean, you could just eat right off of it. Right, decent plays from Doremy here. Good down stack. Blarg's gonna start a zone though, put Doremy a bit on the ropes.
Doremy does have 3/4 of a zone.
Oops, setting up that C-spin. I think he's gonna. I feel like that T-spin double's gonna start the zone. No.
Ooh, 19
this one maybe?
Though from Blaarg. Got the 58.
Oh. Ooh, that's a bit.
And gonna combo through it.
Okay, I see now. Okay, gonna go with the combo, and then stack up for a cleaner chance at more efficient plays. Not enough time. Ooh, should have opted for the 19 there. Honestly. Trying to see if there could be something more, but
that's okay. I don't blame them. That was looking to be a very nice stack. But again, still isn't even sitting that, terribly after that zone. Again, just was already so strong as the 17 that it was. Managing to get the Tetris there as well. As Blarg has a look at Blarg stack right now. If you want to know what a beautiful stack looks like, oh, well, never mind. I shouldn't have said anything. The misdrop T-spin, but you know what? We can get we can get there eventually.
All right, the Imperial Cross from Doremy. That's gonna okay. Sometimes it feels like you can read the players and like, oh, they'll definitely start their zone with an efficient play like an Imperial Cross or a DT. No, kind of just wrong. You kind of just have to play by ear.
Doremy with a couple of misdrops here.
Yeah, that's
38,
unfortunate. 38, but both players at the bottom. No one's quite at a disadvantage here. Maybe Doremy, but could definitely send something here.
Yeah, the endurance test again, 2.0. 4 minutes in here.
Hitting the 4-minute mark. Both players approaching 200,000. Doremy with a nice color clear. Unfortunately, that's not rewarded.
It'll get rewarded eventually. In the hearts of the people, it will. Yeah, it looks like Blarg going to be zoning, I believe, once they hit full, but 1, 2, 3 misdrops. I really hope this isn't a 3 strikes you're out, because Blarg has been doing so well in this round.
Blarg's stack high got a 37 and 16. That's still pretty decent. Doremy has a lot more room. Doremy has a lot more room to play more efficiently here. Yeah,
Doremy's Q only just now passing.
And we see and we see an ulti. 19 is good enough. 58. That is a lot of damage. Blarg has enough room to keep the down stack going, but has to start a zone here. Still has time to cancel out the rest of that garbage. Doremy just has to keep sending garbage right now. That's the only way Doremy's going to be able to keep this up. And Blarg is towards the top of their board here.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, snap. That's going to be it.
Oh. So Doremy is 1 match away, is on match
As you can see from the bottom score here, we are here. 6-1 to Doremy. Championship point.
Blarg needs 6 straight in order to bring this to a bracket reset. But if anyone's going to do it for this tournament, it's going to be Blarg. I believe this is the first player to take a game off of Doremy all night. Doremy building up some wonderful T-spins and some donations as well in the center. And Blarg looks like they're going to be comboing down through to their main stack. They can actually combo with a Tetris on like 8. Players at max zone. It looks like Doremy, I believe, pushed the score all the way to phase 2. So both these zones going to be a little bit shorter, but then again, Doremy's usually been the one who's needed all of that extra time. Yep.
We are down to the wire.
Oh my goodness, a 64 Perfectress from Blarg.
Yeah, Doremy taking his time here, getting that ulti, 57 attack.
Though having to accept garbage though, and Blarg pushing it into phase 3. And Doremy does not have, now has like a quarter zone. Also, what happened to Blarg's side? Blarg's getting really high up here. And it looks like Doremy going to try and capitalize off the fact that Blarg was kind of stacking up a little bit there. Not really the best. Blarg going to zone here. See what they do with it. Here we go. Doremy stacking up these T-spins mad fast. As Blarg sending that 45 Perfectress. And again, this is just the Doremy down stacking. Here we go. We are in for a ride. Unfortunately, going to end at a 31 Perfectress. But that was enough to get basically all the pressure off of them at this point in time. And so both Blarg and Doremy with like clean stacks. It's basically just phase 1 except phase 3 garbage at this point. With how these players have been attacking this phase 3 right now. Blarg not wanting to give up tournament life, and Doremy wanting to close this out.
A part of me has been like, a part of me is like, wow, this is such a close match. I want to see how far this goes. And the other part of me is just like, this is still going.
Also, yeah, keep in mind, we're like some of us may, may be able to tell. Like again, some of this can get a little fatiguing for commentary. But also keep in mind how late it is for Doremy right now in France. That is still going with this incredible.
He's used to it. Doremy's used to it. It's fine.
That's still incredible. It doesn't matter. Oh,
I don't think Doremy would be in nearly as many tournaments if he wasn't used to it. Ooh, that might be lethal.
Oh boy.
Ooh, that might be lethal. Ooh.
There we go.
Ooh, get zone in the nick of time. Is that going to be enough? Maybe?
Oh. Has the skim tools necessary to get through.
Finds the down stack.
There we go.
Finds another zone. Ooh. Oh, Blarg is just keeping that pressure up. Well. I don't think
that T-spin's not clearing anything.
Not quite in the card. No, not quite in the cards for Doremy this round.
My goodness, and Blarg pushing 120 APM, going to be getting their second of the set. They only need 5 more in a row. Is it going to happen? Only time will tell. Again, more early game things. Yeah, it's just. Sorry, I also kind of watched part of the early game too. Sometimes it's.
Yeah, this is getting close.
You could say that, considering Doremy's been on championship point for about 6 minutes.
I mean, yeah, but like, it's not like Doremy has. It's not like Doremy has been like getting these no sweat. All of these matches have been like, of considerable length.
58 to 49. Blarg gonna lose the first interaction and a misdrop as well. Thankfully, has a couple of tools to help stay alive for now, but desperately is wanting to try and get down to that garbage. Doremy setting up some incredible donations, making sure not to waste any time to get off some of these T-spins here. And Blarg got a little bit of a messy stack on the top of the board. Doremy might be able to capitalize here, depending on how they're able to build.
Yeah, Doremy's stack really clean. We'll probably be... Actually, no. Blarg will probably be the instigator of Phase 3 here.
No,
not quite. Okay.
So Blarg's got this little bit of extra time to try and build up some zone meter here before Doremy starts to try to knock it out of the park here.
But yeah,
19. Oh my goodness!
The curb trish, 67 attack. Blarg is in a good spot to resist this, though. Let's face it.
Oh boy, but that's so much garbage.
Oh, that's a lot of maybe
2/4 zones. Doremy
with that
curb trish for Phase 3, saying,
"There we go. There's
the over."
There's the curb trish that killed, not the 85 damage one.
And let's see how this goes. Yeah, okay, we're just gonna. Wait, well, Doremy has stopped playing.
Anyway.
I believe they've